Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. So if you see the title, you already know what this product is about. I wanted to unbox this FeiyuTech Pocket 3 really quickly so that I can go out, capture some magic hours, and I see what this camera can do. So this was sent to me by this company, and it just came in, and that's why I have to quickly do this right now, because I just got home. I wasn't actually going to do any video today either, but yeah, saw these. I had to open it up, so I wanted to do it with you guys. Let's get to it. Now the thing is, this thing came in two different pieces. You see this? So one is like the actual camera itself, and then the other one is like the handle. Now that's funny, right? I mean, you figure the whole thing is what makes everything works, but no, you can purchase these separately. Yeah. Anyway, all I know is that if I used to use the DJI Pocket, and I totally love that thing. I actually recommended friends buying it because I told them it's all about the gimbal, and that's what this is right here. It's not electronic image stabilization. What that basically means is that the GoPro uses EIS, which uses software to stabilize the image. And what happens there is that in the lower light environment, EIS doesn't work as well as actual electronic gimbal. So that's why I think these right here are going to beat out things like that has EIS in it. Anyway, let's take a look at the handle real quick. So this is the handle for the actual top piece. And like I said earlier, it's kind of interesting that they sell this thing separately. Supposedly it's a magnetic top, all right, which we will find out in a little bit. Important thing for me is this tripod mount down here that you can use to, screw a little mini tripod onto. Let's see. So it does not come with a mini tripod, but it does come with the lanyard and USB-C to charge it up. Top portion, which is this is the important piece, the head. I see. Okay, so that's why they can just sell the head this way, because it actually comes with a mini tripod here, so you can actually use it this way. All right, I see where they're going here. This is very interesting. Is this the cover for it? Yeah, this is the cover for it. It's an interesting cover. So maybe I'm putting it backwards, but I guess it doesn't matter which way I put it in. So you see this right here showing the logo, right? And this right here exposed the charging port, so you can charge it while it's in the cover. But really, if you flip it around the other way, it doesn't really matter, because the charging port is exposed and the logo is still exposed right here. So yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter which way. Memory card slot goes in there. Right, so all the buttons and stuff are like right on here. They put it on top. So this mini tripod just really screws off, which, by the way, I can probably use it on this handle right here. Yeah, I can. So this down here is just a base plate. You can actually slide it off. It's just a magnet. The reason why it stays in place is because of these groove and this little magnet piece right there goes right into it, so that's why it stays in place. You remove this, expose the USB-C right there, and the USB-C goes, which by the way, the same ball that keeps it together, it's also on right here. So this is what it looks like after you assemble everything. It's interesting to hold because ergonomically it's actually pretty good, because this comes out, right? I thought it goes like right on top, but no, it goes on the side. So the way you hold it is actually very ergonomic. It's very nice. Which battery is using, because the handle itself has a battery and this gimbal part has a battery. I wonder if it shares the batteries. You can actually see it very well here. See how much battery I have left. There's a little LED up on the top right here too. Let's see if I can get that. Yeah, so right now it says 1080p. Okay folks, so I just stopped the camera real quick and then just try to reacquaint myself with some of the functionality between this and what I know from DJI Osmo. And so far what I figured out is a couple of things, okay? So as soon as I stick this thing here on top, and once I remove it, this actually is now, I can actually see myself here. As you can see, I'm moving it around right now. Yeah, so it's right there. I am able to use this wirelessly now that I've plug it into the remote. So it just automatically knows once you plug it in. So if you were to get yourself one of these after you've bought the head, then yeah, it's that easy to sync. You slide up. There's all these different modes, but really you don't need that at all, to be honest with you. Just hit this button right here. So there you go, all follow mode. This is pan mode, you know, follow mode, and all follow mode, that kind of stuff. So there's this button right here that you can press. Now, if I were to double press this, it'll recenter myself. You see that? Now triple press, 1, 2, 3. It turns the camera around. So let's say if you have it on the gimbal right here, if I were to triple press, it will give me a selfie. So watch this, okay? 1, 2, 3. It'll turn around and it'll be selfie mode. 1, 2, 3. Flips it back around. So that's what I have been able to figure out. There is some kind of digital zoom on this as well. So you look at the remote right here. There's actually a zoom functionality right here. Let me see if I can get it perhaps right there. So yeah, see? You can actually zoom in quite a bit actually. I'm not sure how useful that would be or how the footage would look, but so far, that's what I've been able to figure out. So for some of you that have been using gimbals for a while, there is a lock mode. All you have to do is actually hold the M button down. And you see it's lock mode right now, so everything is locked in place. So if I let go, it turns back into follow mode. So that's really useful right there. I use that function quite a bit, but most of the other gimbal that I use has like a little trigger right here where I hold it down and it'll lock the gimbal. So that's an important function right there. 16:9 at 24 FPS. That's kind of the resolution that I like to shoot at. Let's see if it'll go 4K at 60. Yeah, it will go 4K at 60. So this thing goes up pretty high, guys, right there. 4K is 60 FPS. So photo, you can set it 16:9 or 4:3. I like that. I want to keep it 4:3 on photo. So here at slow-mo, you can do 4K at 2 times or 1080p at 4 times right there. So lower resolution, but higher frame rate. And if you want to go 720p, you can go all the way up to 8 times. It's pretty nice right there. So I will keep it at 1080p at 4 times for slow-mo. But then let's take a look at time-lapse real quick. So there's time-lapse, there's motion-lapse, there's hyperlapse. Okay, so pretty much all the nice GoPro time-lapse is in here. You can have it in here. Time-lapse and motion-lapse and hyperlapse. Hyperlapse is a cool one. So I'm going to keep it at hyperlapse. And then I'm going to do 4K at hyperlapse. All right. And then there's panel, which I don't really use, so I want to skip that one. Let's go back to video. 4K at 60 FPS. I can't believe it. Wow, 4K at 60 FPS with this little thing, huh? Okay, so anyway, that's the gist of it right there. That's my quick look at this thing. I'm going to go outside, do some shot with this, and then I'm going to show you guys right now. right, guys, so I can see myself here, and I've got this baby on the drone, and we are going to go flying.